So here's the former University of Missouri wrestler, one Tyron Woodley. First realized the UFC belt back in 2016. And this is a guy who poses a lot of different threats for this UFC welterweight division.
He's a problem. He's a guy that's very tough to prepare for because he has a great wrestling background, but he has this athleticism and this ability to put your lights out with that big right hand that you cannot even focus too much on stopping takedowns. Tyron Woodley is truly one of the best welterweights in the world and one of the best fighters the UFC has ever seen.
Two-time NCAA Division I All-American back in 03 and 2005. And he certainly carved out a nice niche in MMA. Tyron Woodley ready to add to his legacy here tonight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, round one. Wonderboy versus Team Wood. Woodley has said in the past this is as hard a guy as he's ever had to prepare for, and he's had to spend a lot of time in training camp preparing for this guy.
Yes, and going back to the footage will help him. But for a guy that he's fought twice to still not completely understand him tells you how difficult Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is to fight.
Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. There's that side kick. All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proving ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the chute.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it tells him when he gets a read and he gets the range on the jab, he starts to throw his kicks. He's a phenomenal fighter, and he's a puzzle that not many people have been able to solve.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight.
Lands a quick jab.
And now some separation. Leg kick lands.
Ooh, big shot, man.
Just, oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Looks like Woodley's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Oh, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson lands. Beautiful to watch him just measure that shot and land it with such ease. He really, oh!
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Beautiful. 34 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Oh, effective use of the jab by Thompson. Under 2 minutes now to go. And there's the double leg takedown.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Thompson getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. 20 seconds left. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Final seconds of round one. Working out of the half guard here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner after that round, Woodley's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, round one is in the books, DC. Here we go with round two. Tyron Woodley versus Stephen Thompson. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Nice kick, yep.
Circling to his right.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
72 total strikes have landed for the chosen one, Tyron Woodley, and landing at a 54% clip tonight against Stephen Thompson.
one uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. In the half guard.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Woodley's has got full mount now. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to taking on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter that's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Back mount now. Oh, man, that swelled area getting worse with every passing strike. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Woodley.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
Thompson's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
30 seconds.
Well, it looks like Woodley's right back to the full mount. Oh, another beautifully placed shot right on that swollen area. Referee might call for the doctor here, sir. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
2 rounds in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Thompson's eye is really in rough shape at this point in time. Completely swollen shut. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about it, but I would not be surprised to see the doctor stop the fight here between rounds. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Nice, solid punch lands. Great block there.
Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Thompson. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Nice takedown.
Well, it looks like Woodley's in half guard. Nicely done. Woodley's back inside control here. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. passes to half guard.
Side control now. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Woodley ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice shot there by the champ. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Thompson's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fighter. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Woodley.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
I need you to hammer fist now.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there.
All right, take your time, relax, breathe. Move and
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Thompson's in half guard.
Great job landing from the top position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
Oh, that sub is tight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, flattens him out now. This could be the beginning of the end. Less than a minute to go in the round. So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in a fight.
Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
This is it. This has to be the end.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner, and Thompson's eye may not recover, folks. You can see the visible damage. It is nearly completely swollen shut at this point in time. Referee is watching things closely. I wouldn't be surprised, candidly, if the doctor stops the fight here between rounds. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
take a deep breath.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Takedown is good. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Nice transition. Getting them out here. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Woodley's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Great shots from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Wood. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Woodley's back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Changing the position.
Well, looks like Woodley's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Woodley.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Great submission defense.
.30 seconds to go here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Ten seconds to go in round 4. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Thompson's eye is completely shut at this point in time. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see the ringside physician come in and might even stop the fight here between rounds. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, He can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Thompson. Straight punch, useful. Good body shot.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose.
Nice punch by Woodley.
Let's get focused.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see if the ref is going to get the doctor to look at that eye that is nearly shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen bad, but he seems to still want to be out there.
Nope, there it is. Doctor waves off the fight. Certainly an unfortunate end to this one, but you have to protect a one-eyed fight.
Absolutely.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Tyron, the chosen one, Woodley.
All right, so the chosen one, Tyron Woodley, certainly looking like he's in his fighting prime as he gets his hand raised here tonight. He's probably